Hello, everyone. Welcome to Liam's Lyceum. I'm your host, Liam, aka Hamor, and today I have a different video for you. It is another, just like last week's, actually, recording the same day even. I had a new publication come out, and it is free to read. I will link it down below. But essentially, this one is actually more of an academic publication, and in reality, it's my first. Though it is not an academic journal. It is in Corn and Crake, which is a literary magazine. So this is very approachable, I should say. This is an essay I wrote for the layman, essentially, right? It's not heavy on like philology, essentially, but hopefully it's still entertaining. I had a good time writing it, and it is about a poem in the extra book. It is very short; it's only 9 lines. It is not a lyrical poem, seemingly as how I would say Kane and Folk would probably describe it. It is very unpopular as a poem. There is very little, I would say, research done on this one. So I decided to cover it because why not? I enjoyed it. And so again, you can go read that article. The article is probably right around 1,000 words. Um, it's very short. In the magazine itself, it's only on one page, the article. And then we also have this, as I'm going to show you the text and then my translation. And I have footnotes and references as well in the article. But so today I just wanted to go over that Almsgiving poem. So I'll read it here in the Old English real quick. This is about 1,000 years old. The text is probably from the Benedictine monastic reforms from the 10th century. Excuse me. Anyways, so well bitham eorla thechim on inan havath. Rethi hidi wer hrum hertan. Dat him bit for worlde werth minder mast. Und for usam drichtna doma selast. Ibn swache mir watra thona walendan. Lead washa that he leng nema. Black birnende burgum shedan. Swahe mid armasan or armesan. Ala toshuveth sina wunda saula lakna. So, my translation. It is well for that earl who inside himself has, and I'm trying to be very strict with my translation. I mentioned that in the article as well. That if you want to be able to follow it along and translate it yourself, that I'm being very strict. I'm not really applying any poetry. I'm trying to do it even as close as I can, word for word. So, the right-minded man, a roomy heart, that for the world is the most honor, and for our Lord the noblest repute. Even so, he with welling water the flame extinguishes, so that he cannot for long in the cities be injured with bright burning. So he with alms scatters all the wounds of sin, tending the soul. So it's obviously a religious poem. It's about almsgiving. But I think it goes rather well with the idea already between a lord in the Anglo-Saxons and even pre-Christian mind to be generous, right, to the retainers and anyone serving. So I do have some footnotes if you just want to look at these real quick. But again, they're in the article. I think one thing that the article, the formatting lost actually is that you'll see here, my first footnote is well a bit. So I did all my footnotes on the left side first. And then if it felt more appropriate to talk about the translation side of things, they're over here. So 5 through 8 are over here and 1 through 4 are over here. I think you lose that actually in the article. But hopefully it's not that bad. You can see that it's kind of actually extensive as far as footnotes are concerned, but it's really not that much. At least I don't think it is. So maybe go and give this a read. Again, really short, lovely poem. Again, not even really lyrical at all. I mean, if you know your Old English poetry, this is not like the golden stuff of like meter and alliteration and whatnot right here. So anyways, it is fun to look at, and I'm glad I was able to compile a good amount of information about this tiny little poem. Again, that doesn't really get much attention. Leave the moon's lights. I'll catch you next time.